So, 3, 2, go. What's up, guys? Hope you're okay. Today we have a special episode. We are going to look at the things that change in ourselves when we work out. And today we have a special guest, Nick. What's up, bro?
What's up, man?
How you doing, man?
I'm doing seriously. Niko tu.
Uko tu?
Wacha nisichoche. Niko tu.
So this you had shared this article.
Yeah.
You said 10 things that will change, that will happen when you get jacked.
Yeah.
When you start working out. You've been sharing your workout journey.
Yeah.
How many days have you accomplished so far?
So far we are
Say month.
my first stint was 29 days. I cleared that. Second one was 31 days, so that brings us to 60. I cleared that. Today I'm at day 52. Let me just confirm. I think I'm at day 52, give or take.
So when did you start working out, like the gym properly?
Actually, funny enough, the gym was like a birthday gift to myself. I started working out sometime in early June. I paid for the gym towards the end of May. Yeah, but I reported towards the beginning of June. So it was sort of, my birthday is also in June. Yeah. So it was a gift of me to me.
That's awesome. So this will be a reaction, like we'll just do a reaction to this article.
Yeah.
And we'll tie in your experience and mine.
Sure.
So the number one, this dude said that number one thing that changes when you start working out is you need new clothes. So how, like, especially for this dude, I've seen that he was maybe going down in weight.
Yeah.
So for you, a person who was going up in weight, bulking.
Yeah.
How did that change, especially clothes wise?
You know, it's funny. It's funny because you go to bed with your t-shirts nicely fitting you. You know, your shirts are just perfect. The following morning you wear them, and lo and behold, this one time someone asked me on Instagram what was my most embarrassing moment, and the latest one was I ripped boxers at the gym. Like, I've been wearing these things, you know, for like a year. I've seen you know much. You know. So this is something I've been wearing for the longest time ever. Strong as a motherfucker. This one time I decided, you know what? Let me hit my squats. And it ripped right there, and it, like, that rip sound coincided with the music fading out, and anyone who was around me had it. So when he says you'll need new clothes, it's a real, actually. It's something we more often than not overlook. And I remember when you telling me whether I have a budget for the closet, because at t-shirt in Livaleo, I was like, if I just stretch my hands just wide enough,
you're
going to have
you need a tailor.
Yeah,
so
it's crazy, man.
So then if you're bulking up, you'll need to get bigger clothes. Yeah. And if you're shedding some weight, you'll still. Definitely. And I think someone was saying that don't use the scale to measure don't measure
your weight.
Use the mirror and
true. Because in like between when I started working out and now, I've only added like 2 or 3 kgs max, but I have shelved a lot of clothes. Like, there are t-shirts right now I can't wear.
So your body composition has been
completely.
So the second thing that this dude said was people will treat you different, and into bracket he said that people will treat you better. Yeah. So have you experienced, maybe especially from maybe in the gym environment, since you started, like since you started going, how has it, like, the gym bros who you've been meeting there, how has the reaction been?
So normally, by default, you go to the gym. By default, the gym is normally a nice.
They are very social.
Positive. You know, like the vibes there are very positive. But as a newbie, you know, as someone who's still fresh to the game, they kind of watch you from a distance. And I will not say they treat you as less a person, but you can feel like these guys are watching me from a distance. To
prove.
You know, you need to prove your mettle. You need to prove you're not there. You know, because it's a game of men.
Yeah.
Exactly. You know, it separates the boys from the men. So at the initial steps, because for me I was very skinny. When I was joining, I was very skinny. So you could tell people will look at me as this frail boy who, you know, who kind of will break his back. So anytime you're working out, kuna trainer mahali tu, anajifanya anapiga lap, but this chap is just watching, you know, to break your back, you know, because the gym doesn't want a lot of stuff like that. But over time you realize that over time now, especially with consistency, guys see you first week, second week, third week, a month, 2 months, 3 months, and you've, because personally I've only missed like 2 days out of the entire time. Out of like 110 days, I'm about to hit 120 days in total in a few. Out of those days, I've only missed like twice. Guys are like, even if you miss a day, guys are like,
height change.
And you realize that over time, guys are treating you differently. Even out here, when
and even there, that's where I wanted to go.
Yeah.
So gym bros are like, you've proven yourself.
Yeah.
You become a part of the community.
Yeah.
So how like the perception maybe like are you getting treated differently than you were before? Ukitembea kwa barabara, are you getting maybe looks that you are not getting before or stuff like that?
At the gym now, you realize that people actually trust you to sport them. Something that
by the way,
if someone trusts you to sport them, that's like some next. It's like allowing someone to shave your nethers.
But then,
it's like entrusting someone with a razor near your nethers, or allowing someone to shave your neck.
But by the way, it's like the weight. If they're trusting you to sport, if it slips,
exactly, they're gone.
They're
so people, it's those small things at the gym. People entrust you to sport them. Sometimes someone asks you to watch their form, like, bro, nachapa kitu poa. You realize the trust kind of grows. Beyond the gym, I realized, especially, I'm more often than not when I'm around, when I'm, because most of the times I'm in the house, I only leave the house to go to the gym. You realize that I'm always in like sweatpants, stuff that's not really revealing. But when you wear very, very,
maybe the clothes you are wearing before,
exactly.
Then you step out.
You realize that like kitambo people call you bro or stuff like that. Right now you start getting called bazu.
So he said here, when you're in public, men will start being overly polite and do things like men.
So from bro, bro is like anyone to bazu, like you can feel there's that kind of respect.
And women, how does it?
Hey,
like,
bro. Hey, with women, it's different, my guy. Yo. Like if the attention I used to get from women pre-gym was like at a 50, I would say right now we are working at an 80.
Oh, like it's different.
Very different. Yeah. And women kind of can tell.
Women can tell.
I don't know how they do it, because most of the time, like, I don't think I have been anywhere shirtless. I've only walked out of the gym in a vest once or twice. But you can tell, like, they playfully poke you. And then some others challenge you, like, unaweza nibeba. And then because they want you to prove yourself. And I'm not gonna lie, man.
I think it's a very good feeling to be acknowledged.
That does.
Then he said that your standards will increase because getting jacked takes a lot of physical and mental stamina, and like the development, is like very, if Atakama, it's very gradual. It's very grounding.
And tasking.
Tasking. Like how have you, like maybe your standards, how have they changed? Maybe let's say when you're dealing with people, or when you're dealing with yourself personally, and as you have said that people will say you can miss one day, or you want to miss. How do you feel if you miss a day for you?
So to answer your first question, how it has kind of changed my productivity and stuff. I suffer from ADHD, clinically diagnosed. So my thoughts are neither here nor there. You're
all
like,
over.
Right now we could be talking about something, and
then you zone out.
And like my attention span is shit. But now you realize with the gym, because you really have to be, when you're there, you've been there. You really have to be in the moment. You cannot afford sleep ups, because that's how
you get hard.
So you really have to be there. It has really taught me to kind of channel my focus. It's like a zen mode of sorts. And even in my productivity, when it comes to work, I realize now, as opposed to Kitambo, I used to wake up and just decide, this is how I go. But now I have a pre-made list. Every day I say I write it down, because I used to do a list on my phone. But then, the phone is the phone. You'll go to tick off something, a message comes in, or you see a funny meme, then that's it for the day. So now I actually note down
your tasks.
And I tick them off physically. I take them off. So it has given me this really nice discipline of getting things done within time and with most utmost efficiency. Yeah. Also in regards, the other question was how I feel when I miss the gym.
Like how the standards that you're holding maybe to yourself.
Yeah, because you see now, I have a target. I have a weight target at the very least. I have a weight target. I have a size target. I have all these targets in a time frame. So that means if I miss a day, I have to push my targets by a day. It has to be compensated. So it in my head, I made the resolution that it doesn't matter whether I do it today or tomorrow. I will have to do it.
Also, like even if you you miss a day, you definitely you've not missed a day. You've just deferred some goals that you had.
And now to avoid because now if it means like carrying it over, it means taking a longer time. And nobody wants to take forever to achieve their goal. Yeah.
Then you realize that let's say if you work out maybe 4 to 5 or let's say 4 to 6, that time has been slotted, you have already planned for that time. So most of the time you'll find that this can be the foundation for maybe your whole day. You'll be working. You'll schedule your stuff
towards that day.
Towards the end of the day.
Because I also realized I wired myself that once I leave the gym, my day is done. So because for me the gym is kind of an appreciation to myself. It's a gift of me from me to me. So I align my days. For instance, today I've had a very busy day, but I knew I had to hit my session. So you make your plans in such a way that by 4 p.m. you're at the gym. And I have actually lost friends because of guys are like so much the job, let's go take 1 or 2. I mean it's cool, I would want to, but this time is slotted specifically for the gym. If you guys are going to wait for me, nice. If not, next time
it's okay. Even like I want to echo like what you've said, like it's a gift to yourself. There's this Japanese writer called Yukio Mishima. He was saying that we don't need these muscles. We don't need, like in modern life, we don't need the muscles. We don't need to.
We're no longer hunters and gatherers.
But he realized that when he was working out, it was like an expression of virtue. An expression of virtue, and that when he was working out, he wasn't doing it because there's a reason, there is a payout, maybe monetary or something like that. He was doing it because it's virtuous to him and it's very important to him as a person.
It grounds you. It really does ground you.
Yes. Then the other thing this dude said, it's life seems easier. Like you've worked out, you've pushed your body to the limit, and you've done the squats and things like that. Like you've conditioned your body to do hard things. So life, when you're approaching life, maybe your approach to life maybe
it changes. It changes because I will not go out there and because your body surprises you at the gym. Your body when you're getting it surprises you. When you're getting started, benching 5 kgs is a big deal, And then you realize you can actually bench 60 because the best reason I use benching and squatting
as a benchmark.
Because I really benching is okay because benching I always struggle with that. I have enough about body strength, but squatting was really hurting me my ass when I was getting started. I used to squat with just the bar.
But I love like for most people nowadays, even bodyweight squats are a problem.
Exactly. So you find yourself like you see people in the gym squatting 40. You're like, what? Unaweza weka plate. As in unamaanisha unaweza weka plate. It's crazy, bro. So you start with the plate. You start with just the bar. And then like, okay, now the bar has been moving smoothly. Let's add 2.5 or let's add 5 kg. It moves smoothly, and then poof, out of nowhere you're squatting 100 like. Wait a minute. It's the change mwili, sijakunywa nini.
Like there's nothing that you are still the same person.
I'm still the same person, but I'm surprised my body can handle this much.
So Joe Rogan says that he does hard workouts so that his life can become like everything that he'll be tackling during the day will seem easy.
I will not lie to you. The moment you push that kind of weight, when you leave that gym, it can also be your undoing because it kind of gives you overconfidence. Because you feel if I can squat this much, I think the only thing that will stop me is a bullet. That's only because it goes into me.
So he's saying you will develop a relationship with pain and struggle. A relationship where you see that the right pain and struggle leads to results.
It does.
So other things don't seem like that much of a challenge.
Yeah.
So for the other point he said was being jacked is like a daily subtle high.
Yeah.
Like every day you go to the gym,
Yeah.
there's some certain form of high
Yeah.
that you get. So as a person who like maybe you are doing your lists,
Mm-hmm.
maybe because of the ADHD and stuff.
Yeah.
Doing the physical ticking off, it's rewarding to us to the name.
Yes.
So how does the gym, like how does you doing maybe accomplishing a day at the gym, how does it impact you like mentally?
You see, even biologically speaking,
even biologically.
you know, biologically speaking, with all the working and the T spike and everything, your moods kind of get lifted, and but the biggest kind of high I get, because I do get a high by the way, I'm not gonna lie to you. I could leave this place very downcast, feeling like feeling like shit and everything, but come back here like a new man. Because you go there and you realize, even by just lifting your weights, you have you time. Regardless of whether you have a trainer or not, the moment you hold that bar,
it's very personal.
Exactly.
Very personal.
Yeah, you get to reflect, and sometimes, especially when you're lifting some height, some weights, you see your life flash before you.
Yeah. It's very, like it's always like the thing with working out is it's a daily struggle. I guess these weights. Because when maybe you live the way you are saying with your squats, you have to progressively add like your levels of difficulty.
The load, and you see, I keep telling people, it's voluntary suffering.
Yeah, voluntary.
Because we will choose not to.
Yeah,
we
could choose not to, because as we said earlier, we don't need to squat.
As a matter of fact, you're paying.
Yeah,
you're paid to suffer. You're spending money to suffer, and it's crazy. It's crazy, but it's very rewarding.
So he said, little kids will think you're a superhero. Have you like experienced that? Maybe not even to kids. Maybe the way you are saying. With time, people are calling you to maybe spot them. To check their form. To check, like people are looking up to you as a person who has accomplished something. I saw from one of your stories, there was this chick who was saying that she started working out because you started working out.
Because I was working out.
Like that feeling that you're influencing people even subtly. And the problem, not the problem, but the thing with this is that we don't feel like we are good enough, especially when you are struggling at the gym. Because it's a very personal journey. It's a very personal journey. There's nobody there to see you. How does it feel when maybe someone says that you are their body goals, or your work ethic is maybe?
I mean, it feels good. Not gonna lie, because being a skinny person, for me, I don't need to like a shred, because I'm already shredded. For me, I just need to build muscle. So my body fat is pretty low, because right now I can actually see the muscle definition, all the threads and everything. So every time someone like kind of comments with it, I remember someone once asked me, "Unakujanga gym kufanya nini?" Because they believe like for my physique,
at your peak.
Exactly. I am the ideal physique. In their books, I am the ideal physique. And every time someone kind of tells me how good I'm looking, how I've changed, how broad my shoulders are looking, I'm always like, I have this minute of like just thumping. Like, you know what? I'm that guy. And then it hits you. You left the gym in the morning. It was chest day. You benched 40 kg. There was a dude who came and benched 120.
I think the gym at the end of the day is a very humbling experience.
True.
You don't like, you'll never win basically. And that, like for me, there was a time like I was doing cardio. I'm hitting I'm doing burpees, and nili gonga ground kurudi juu. I feel like my lungs will explode. And this shit, like, it was a very humbling experience because in that class there were some girls in that same class who they were not breaking a sweat. Niko kunyuma, I'm dying. Like, it's a very humbling experience.
You're suffocating on your tongue. It's crazy.
Then the other reason, maybe we had talked about this some weeks ago. Some people will hate you for no reason. For some men, or maybe some women, your existence will infuriate them, and they will hate you for no reason. They don't hate you, That's what he's saying. But they hate themselves.
Yeah.
But they will project that hatred to you.
Yeah.
So have you faced that unnecessary hate that you don't understand where it's coming from?
I mean, even before I hit the gym, I used to receive a lot of hate. I still do, for whatever reasons they choose to. But I remember on my first days at the gym, and even today, I spoke about it on Twitter. I said, first they spite you, then they wanna be you. You know, dudes will be like, unaenda kufanya nini, you know, you're a skinny man, unaenda kuinona utakuta mifupa, you know, stuff like that. Like, some people say a lot of mean stuff. Yeah. Luckily for me, I have some really tough skin, thick skin. So most of this shit doesn't get to me. But yeah, a lot of mean stuff is said. And even someone, I think there's someone, even on those anonymous things they put up, someone will come there and tell you, you know, you think you're all that and stuff like this is someone you don't know. They're not, you know, they don't have the nuts to come at you in person. So they have to go through corners and stuff. But at the end of the day, you realize that people want you to do great, but not enough to surpass them.
Oh, okay.
Not enough to. They want you to. You know, they want you to excel. I want you to do great, but the moment I feel like you're going to go beyond, like you're going to surpass the line that I'm at, I feel like you shouldn't go beyond that. I kind of want to keep success and growth, you know. And it's crazy, man, because most of this hatred actually comes from fellow men. Surprisingly.
Yeah. You like there's this friend of mine, you know him, Anto Bashao, and there's another friend of ours, Roger. They're extremely jacked. And like even qua streets, even qua whatever. There's a time Anthony was telling me about how like he was going to the gym. He go in Karen, I think. Then he passed some chicks, the chicks and a dude. So the chicks were. They liked his look, but
always so.
but the dude was hating seriously. The dude was hating seriously. So I think for guys who are starting their journey right now, they'll even get like even your own, maybe even the hate will be coming from your own people.
It comes from because the person who actually told me about lifting with Mifupa is someone I was very cool with. You know, I mean, to them it was a joke, but to realize. Within these jokes, there's a lot of spite because this dude is like, you mean you actually want to work on yourself on that level? Because I mean, they don't hate you; they hate your guts. They really hate your guts.
Then he said that you'll be happy, but it's never enough. Like you'll never be stronger. You'll never be bigger.
Yeah. Because it's not gonna be you like when I go to the gym, putting plates on my squat rack was my target. Right now I hit 100 5 reps, but I still wanna hit 8 reps. And once I hit 8 reps at 100, I will want to. You'll
have to add some weight.
Exactly. There's never, you're happy, but it's never enough. It's never really enough because you always wanna push.
Even like for me, when there are some days that I'll go into the gym and look at myself and say that this is some really dope shit. But there are other mornings that I'll wake up feeling like a piece of shit. And I'll go to the gym and I won't like what I'm seeing in the mirror.
Body dysmorphia.
Yeah, body, it's crazy. But you'll never be enough. But we'll keep going. We'll keep going. So I think that those were just the things that he said. And if you have something to add, you can maybe for like guys who want to start off. What can you tell them? Like guys who have never maybe lifted, maybe they are skinny, or maybe they are chubby and they fear maybe going to the gym. What are some of the things that you can do?
The biggest lie people keep telling themselves is I will start sometime. That time never comes. There's no such thing as sometime. You know, and granted, there's someone who's listening to this and they be like, but I don't live close to a gym, but I don't have access to gym facilities. Great. Start with your body weight. You know, like the best time to start is right now. Like the moment the moment you're done listening to this podcast, you know, get on your feet. You know, get on whatever you're going to get on. Do something with it. And initially it might hurt because
it hurts as a
so the soreness that comes within the first days, regardless of how you stretch, it might hurt, but that might actually be the reason you keep going to the gym.
Keep going back
because that soreness it becomes addictive. You know, like right now my triceps are killing me, but I can't wait to go to the gym tomorrow and kill them some more because it's the high he was talking about. So if you want to start, now is the best time to start, and it's not gonna be easy. And I'm not talking even just physically, even financially,
and even mentally, it won't be easy, like, because you'll never feel like you've achieved any of your goals.
But you see, that's just the flip side. On the brighter side of things, is when I also went to the gym, I was going through some shit. Someone asked me why I said go to the gym. I told them because therapy was not working. I was going for therapy, and you realize after therapy you come back home as the same sulking motherfucker, sad as fuck. But I have never left the gym feeling sad. I might get sad when I get into the house, but never after leaving the gym. Like, it kind of gives you some form of mental clarity.
Also, I think there's a previous episode I had talked about the community at the gym. Can you touch on that? Like, there's so many guys who are afraid of going to the gym, or even if they go to the gym, they're afraid to maybe ask for help, talk to these dudes. Who in your experience, how was your experience with these dudes at the gym?
Different gyms matter, from different places. There are places where they really value privacy, but all I know is nobody, regardless of whatever protocols and policies you have at the gym, nobody at the gym will watch you hurt yourself. Nobody will watch you. They will, if you're doing your stuff, they can tell for a fact you're not getting any gains or anything. They'll just watch you. But the moment someone feels like your phone is
hurting,
off, like you're going to be,
maybe you're squatting and you falter or something. These guys will come to help.
Nobody will ever watch you get hurt. And so far, some of the networks, some of the networks I've gotten so far are from the gym. Like you're just there hitting your reps. You're probably pulling your cable pull downs, or your cable flies. Then a dude comes and like, can you share this? Cool. By the way, my name is blah blah blah. I blah blah blah.
And there was this a reel that I saw of how dudes make friends. In the first day they'll nod, second day they'll whatever.
Exactly. It's just
so like if you are looking for a community, the gym is a very good place that you can start.
Amazing, because nobody at the gym is no offense to anyone who doesn't go to the gym, but anyone who's at the gym is a very goal-oriented person. Because nobody goes to suffer on purpose. So nobody pays to suffer on purpose just to
every day.
5-6 days a week, every single day showing up at that place. It takes some
guts,
bro. 4 days. So anyone you meet at the gym, if anyone you meet at the gym who's come to work out, is there because they have a purpose. And that purpose is probably the same purpose you're there. You guys have a common goal, so that at the very base, at the very base of things,
you have something in common.
And it's an amazing community. It's amazing. Even like even forget financially or even work wise, even socially. Someone will be like, hey, now by the way, Jana, you are looking kind of down, kind of downcast. What's up? What was happening? Do you want to talk about it? No, you don't want to talk. Cool. Do you want to grab a beer after this? Or I have this good stuff from wherever. Do you want to hit after this? Or can we like go on a ride or stuff like that? It's amazing. It's amazing.
Even like for most guys, like the people like I've made friends with, it was just commonly from the gym, like maybe activities and stuff like that.
True.
I think that's all for today. Do you have any parting remarks, any shout outs, or if you want to plug yourself, but go dog or bad, plug yourself. Where can people find your work?
Well,
maybe where they can follow the journey that you're going through.
So if you want to see most of the stuff I do besides working out, I do voiceovers, I do web design, I do food content, which is actually what I'm mostly known for. I do tech content, so at Muthumbi NM. Muthumbi NM is my handle. I
will link everything in the show notes.
Appreciate it. So you can just hit me up, follow me on there. And for the parting shot, if you're a man and you're listening to this, visit the gym and unlock a God level.
Yup. Peace. Thank you, man.
Cheers. Bye.